Here we have it, leaked online today, the official Galaxy Unpacked event promo. According to this, the phones will be launched on the 11th of February 2020, 11/2/2020, and now the new naming scheme makes a lot of sense. The S20, the base version that will be replacing the S10e. There's no E model this time around. The S20 Plus will be the middle phone in the range that will be replacing the Galaxy S10, and then the S20 Ultra. Yes, Ultra, featuring all the best hardware in the range and some unique features too. That naming scheme isn't 100% confirmed right now, but it's a bold move by Samsung if they are indeed going to call it the S20 Ultra. The S20, S20 Plus, and for now we're calling it the S20 Ultra, all coming with 5G, of course, featuring the Snapdragon 865. We're seeing more and more benchmark results coming out from this chipset, getting in the region of around 560,000 on Antutu, which is a very big jump over the 855, which got around about 450,000 on the same benchmark. That did change up and down a little bit depending on what phone you used, but overall we're seeing around about a 20% improvement with the brand new chipset. If you are in Europe, you're going to be stuck with the Exynos 990, Samsung's chipset. They have ditched that chipset in every other territory that they're selling these phones using the Snapdragon 865, but they're keeping their own chipset for Europe. Coming onto the design, 20:9 aspect ratios and bigger form factors overall. And according to some leaks, the curve on the screens is actually becoming even more subtle. We are seeing more and more phones using curved displays, even waterfall displays like on the Mate 30, but it seems like for their flagship phones, they're going for a much more subtle curve as time goes on. According to leaks, all phones in the range will feature 120 Hz refresh rates. That's going to be a really amazing spec combined with the quality of Samsung's OLED displays. And of course, with higher refresh rate displays and the higher power chipsets used, bigger batteries are also needed. 3,800, 4,500 and 5,000 mAh has been tipped and leaked by some parts leaks that we've seen previously. 45 watt charging on the Ultra, if that's what it is going to be called, 25 watt charging on the other two devices. It doesn't sound amazing, especially compared to some other phones that are coming out right now from China. For example, the Oppo Reno Ace with 65 watt charging, and definitely some Huawei flagships are getting up there too. The P40 series will be getting a bump up in the charging specs as well. But it isn't just the amount of watts, it's the amount of time that it actually takes to charge the battery. Samsung flagship phones are always up there or thereabouts at the top. Larger ultrasonic fingerprint sensors are also coming in the entire range. Gone is the side-mounted fingerprint sensor on the S10e. The S20, as it will now be known, will feature the same as the rest. So bigger ultrasonic fingerprint sensors across the three phones. And according to Qualcomm, who Samsung are partnering with, a much faster and more accurate unlocking method in the phones this year. The cameras are probably the biggest upgrades, especially on the flagship Ultra phone. A brand new and unique 108 megapixel, at least on the Ultra device. According to leaks from Max Weinbach, there will be support for 8K video recording, at least on that device, carrying that camera sensor. That will of course be pixel binned down to 12 megapixels using a never seen before 9:1 pixel binning ratio. And according to Ice Universe, a 5 times optical zoom lens. As we've seen, this will be a periscope style zoom camera. What's unique about this one is that Samsung are putting a 48 megapixel camera sensor underneath that lens. That's not been seen before, so that should mean much crisper, more detailed images from that zoom camera. The telephoto lenses on the other two phones in the series are apparently getting bigger sensors and also more megapixels too, which should also help when digitally cropping past the optical zoom of those lenses. In terms of the software upgrades for the cameras, Pro Video Mode is coming, where you can control the exposure of your videos. Custom filters, simultaneous recording from different lenses. Single take photo mode, where you can actually record video and take photos over about a 15-second period. And many more software upgrades are also coming for the phones this year. This is all information shared by Max Weinbach and XDA developers. I will leave some links below so you can go and check all of that information out. So there we have it. It seems like the 11th of February is the official launch date for the Galaxy S20 series, and also the Galaxy Fold 2 clamshell design that is expected to come on the same date. Subscribe for all the latest tech news and everything to do with Samsung. Check out my Twitter for more too. That's it for now, but I'll see you in the next one.